to make money there. So then it occurred to me, why do I need to wait for the leads to come to me? Why do I need to wait for the coupon seekers to find me? Why don't I go out and find the people looking for coupons? So again, it sounded pretty simple. I spent a little bit trying to go out, find some leads of people looking for coupons, contacted them by hand, and with only contacting a small handful of leads, I found out a short while later that I made about $1,500 in a little over a day. So it was really at that point that I was like, I really need to turn this little hobby, and I need to treat it as an actual business. So I took that exact same business model of not waiting for leads to come to me, but me going to them, and applied it to several other niches and found out that it worked just as well, if not better. So by the time I was done with college, I was making enough money where it'd be silly of me to go into a job or anything like that, so I just kept on going down the road, and that's how I happened to work again for myself online, and that's how we got this business and so forth. So then, years later, I thought, well, I'm making a lot of money going to these leads by hand. Now, granted, it can take time. I mean, you might find maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 leads a week, and that might take a fair amount of time, but I thought, what if I could develop a system or software that would automate the process of finding those leads? And instead of finding, 3 or 4 or 5 leads a week in a ton of time, why not find hundreds of leads in a matter of seconds? So I went out to have that software made, and that's what we'll be talking about. And about halfway through, we'll actually show you a live demo from scratch. In about 18 seconds, you'll see about 83 targeted leads looking to buy your product and service. That's really where we are today, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later.
So the thing that changed for me, and the way that everybody here is serious about making money online or want to make money online on the internet, and the thing that changed it for me is you need to think of the internet differently. Most people, the majority of people, think of the internet as a diversion, a place to watch funny videos or checking the latest sports score. But if you're serious about making money online, you need to think of it as one giant lead generator. The internet is one giant lead generator. It's a very cost-effective lead generator, meaning you can contact people from in your community, in your city, your town, in your country, or internationally. And in this picture, imagine all these people are out there and they have questions. They have questions that they want to find out. So they're going on the internet looking for questions. If you can provide the solutions and be in a position to provide solutions for the people who are asking questions, you can become rich. Solutions equals money. People are looking for solutions to their problems. You can get rich by helping them find their solutions. When I got started on my business, when I was working full-time online and I got started with my ebook business, it wasn't because people wanted to buy ebooks on, how to improve their acne or how to improve, how to teach their Pomeranian tricks. It wasn't that they just wanted the ebook, they wanted a digital product. They wanted what the solution was that was in the ebooks, and I was able to sell these ebooks anywhere from $15 to up to $97 US. You can provide, as long as you can be in a position to be where they are asking questions, you have the solution for them, you can become wealthy. Now, you can even do the same thing with your own service. Now, some of you may out there, I don't have my own product or I don't have my own service, I can't provide it. Well, another way that you can make money, and this is what Brian is good at, is you can become a matchmaker on the internet. And Brian, you want to talk more what that is? Because I think it's ingenious how you can do this without doing a lot of work.
Sure. Now, I'm not talking about, matchmakers like finding dates and whatnot. What I mean is that I kind of view the internet as really having two distinct groups of people on it. I think this next slide here shows it off really well. There's those looking to find a solution to their problem, or those looking to buy, a product or service. And then there's those looking to essentially offer the solution or sell a product or service. Now, as we all know, regardless of what side you're on, it's not always easy to find exactly what you're looking for. That's why places like Google and Yahoo exist. They're meant to not only help you find what you're looking for, but at the same time they're there for websites to help find them relevant leads and traffic for their product or service. Now, as we all know, you might spend hours upon hours upon hours trying to search for the exact solution to your problem, and if you're lucky, you might find it. In some cases, you might not. Whereas if you're on the opposite end, if you have a website, you might spend weeks, months, or even years trying to get ranked, trying to get a decent amount of traffic. And again, that's if you're lucky, you'll eventually find that. So I realized pretty quickly that there's a lot of money if you can be that missing link, or if you can be that missing puzzle piece. If you can match up potential buyers with sellers, you can make a lot of money, not only for your own product or service, but there's other sellers out there willing to pay you really, really well to get referrals for them. And oftentimes we'll even show you how the people looking for a solution are willing to pay you to help them find that as well. Now, when we talk about leads, when we talk about traffic, you don't just want any lead or any traffic. The key is to focus on where are they in their buying cycle. Specifically, you want to focus on leads towards the very end of their buying cycle. When I talked about the coupon niche, I didn't go up to a random person and say, hey, here's a coupon for $5 off of this store. I don't know if that guy wants to buy anything. I don't know if he wants to buy it from that store. I have no clue. It's not a good lead. Instead, I'd find people oftentimes already at the checkout of those stores and just looking to save a little money. Now, if you think I gave them a coupon link that saved them $10, $50, $100 or more, do you think they'll probably use it? If they're already at the checkout of that exact shop or website? Yeah. So again, that's a very targeted lead there. I found that there's a lot of money there. Now, even outside of the coupon niche, let's say you sell an LCD TV, or let's say you have an affiliate link to a store that sells LCD TVs. You don't just want to get leads of people talking about or searching for an LCD. Reason being, you don't know if they want to buy one. You don't know if they're just doing research on one. Even if they do want to buy one, you don't know if they want to buy one online or offline. You have no clue. Only a tiny fraction of those would be relevant leads. But on the flip side, that's a very competitive, very time-consuming task to try to get all those leads of people looking for an LCD. Whereas on the flip side, you can narrow it down to leads of people asking stuff like, where's a good place to buy an LCD TV online? You already know they want to buy one, and you know they want to buy one online. Or even better, you can find leads of people saying, what's the cheapest price online for this specific model? As long as you can provide them a link or your affiliate link to a store that has a cheap price on that model, again, it's almost a guaranteed sale. And the key there is to